All right, almost hit my head there. Welcome back to this would be the second episode of Outside the Office. And this is a special episode because technically I am still outside the office, even though this is going to be my new home office, all right? So we are in the process of building a backyard pool house, guest house, whatever you want to call it, ADU, accessory dwelling unit. And this, where I'm sitting, is going to be my office. And so there's going to be many videos created in this office, a lot of work, a lot of families helped, not only on the real estate side, but also on the construction and mortgage side. And so I'm just super, super excited about, it's why I'm out of breath right now. I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but calm. Okay. I'm just so excited. I've always wanted a dedicated space. And this is really kind of what I wanted to talk about today, is for the people that work from home, whether it's for a corporate employer, or whether you're self-employed, or whether you're in sales, sorry for the twang, whether you're in sales, there's a lot to talk about there. And so partly a reason why I wanted to build a dedicated office is because of the efficiencies of being able to work from home, a dedicated space from home without distraction, where you can give it your full effort. Because I've always known time is valuable, right? But as you get older and as you get busier, if that's even a thing, because every stage of life I've always felt I'm super busy. And if I can just get to these next step, things are going to be better, or things are going to be calmer, right? Or I'm going to be, whatever you tell yourself, I'm going to be healthier, I'm going to have more money, I'm going to have more time. If I can just get to the next thing. And then the next thing comes and you're either not there or you're looking for the next thing. And my wife and I talk about it all the time. But as I've gotten older and I've realized truly that time is the greatest resource we have, right? It waits for no one. And I've had, I'm in my mid 40s, I'm turning 45 this year, and I've already had friends, close friends, that have been taken from us for health reasons, right? Or accidents or whatever. So that's not what this video is. I'm not trying to get morbid, but it really wakes you up that, man, you are not bulletproof. You're not here for an indefinite amount of time. We're here for a finite amount of time. And so however I can become more efficient and buy back my time, I'm looking to do that on all fronts, okay? And so working from home specifically is one of the ones that I've been focused on, because I've worked from home for a while now. I've worked from home for 6 years now. Basically COVID area is when I started working from home full time, as I transitioned from oil and gas into the mortgage industry, which is technically sales. So any sales professional, I'm talking to you. If you're in sales or if you work from home to where your livelihood depends on the amount of business that you generate, it is a double-edged sword. Because yes, you have the convenience of working from home and being right there and not having to deal with traffic and not having to commuting and all the things, all the positives. But at the same time, it is so much harder to turn work off, right? Especially when you're in an industry like mortgage or real estate, where clients, a lot of time they're looking at homes on the off periods, right? In the evenings or on the weekends, where you typically want to relax and you got family and you got sports and kids and everything. And so it's so hard to turn that dial off and be like, oh, it's just one more email. I'd always tell myself that. Like, we'd have dinner and there would be a few things. I'd check my phone, which I'm trying to get better at. And sure enough, there's a few emails. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go up to the office and respond to it real quick. Because I like responding from the computer rather than the phone. And then all of a sudden, 10 minutes goes by, 20 minutes goes by, 30 minutes goes by, because you start getting in the groove and getting into the mindset. And sure enough, it's time to go to bed. And all the family time that I promised myself mentally that, hey, this is when the kids get home, or when the wife gets home, or like this is going to be family time. The things that I've made that promise to myself, I have failed, right? I have worked because it's right there. And so it's such a conundrum. I don't know if that's the right word. I can't even spell conundrum. It's up there with convenience. Everyone has a word. I don't know about y'all, but like convenient is one of the words that I cannot spell. Like you could hold a gun to my head right now and say, spell convenient. I'll be like, oh man. I just, for whatever reason, can't spell it. But anyways, that's not what this is about. This is about having to know what is enough, right? Work-wise, income-wise. When is it enough? When can you draw the line, at 5 o'clock at night or Sundays or whatever you agree, whatever agreement you make with yourself, whatever that is. I challenge you, and I'm challenging myself, to hold yourself to that. Because when you have a dedicated space, like I'm gonna have here, it's gonna be amazing. Like y'all are gonna follow me along in this journey. I'm so excited. I'm finally setting it up. It's gonna be a half office, half like YouTube content creation studio. The geek and nerd in me is just like so excited for it. But when is it gonna be that I'm already thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, is this going to further propel you down this hole of having a hard time of turning the work life off and focusing on the family? So I want to see if you've been in this situation before, what were your thoughts? How did you progress through it? Did you progress through it? And you're like, you know what, I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck in the double-edged sword of being able to work whenever and wherever I want to, but at the same time having a hard time turning it off, because time is a thief. And it is, I just don't, my kids are still, fortunately, in the house, they're still in grade school, but that time is a ticking and we are never getting it back. Like I have a junior who's, busy with sports, busy with school, busy with extracurricular activities and friends and all the things. And so it's like, yes, he lives here, and parents of teenagers, I'm talking to you, y'all know this, y'all, especially ones that have moved out, like, I feel like I don't even see him some days. Like he comes home and it's late and he goes in his room and I just don't see him. And so like the other day, he ran an errand with me up to the gas station or wherever we were going. And I was just like, man, this is like old times, like me and you, buddy. It's like, in the moment, I was like really happy, right? That felt good. That felt my firstborn, and then we're running errands again like old times. But now that I look back on it, like it's kind of sad that something as simple as running errands together is such it's random now. It's not consistent. It's not the norm. And that's not right. That is not right. For something as simple of just hanging with your family and it feeling abnormal to see your teenage son. Now some of it is it is what it is type of deal. Like, and I was that way. I remember being 16 and 17 and wanting just to hang with friends or play video games or whatever. Like, no offense to parents, mom, if you're watching, y'all weren't exactly on the forefront. And now it's come, is that full circle? Yeah, full circle. And now I'm the parent just wishing for attention. And so I need to be better about making opportunities and experiences for that to happen. And vacations are a big reason. And I realize things cost a lot of money now and vacations can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be extravagant, right? It could be walking together. It could be riding bikes. It could be just something getting outside of the office. So I'm curious, I'm wrapping this up, but it's been on my mind a lot lately about working from home and being able to turn it off, but also not sacrifice your work, sacrifice what you're proud of, sacrifice your clients, the people that have trusted you. You've built your entire reputation of being the go-to person in whatever industry that you're in. You don't want that to slide, but at the same time, at what cost? You don't want your family and your freedom and just your personal health or whatever it is to slide as well. So it is such a fine line to perform at the highest level and also be at the highest level for yourself and for your family, right? That is so hard. And so the people that have been there, done that, I want to hear from you. Let's engage in a discussion. And thank you for coming along of Outside the Office, episode 2.